on the road a little bit. Scooching forward. So on the count. Yes, sir. Sorry, you be loud. You gotta be loud. Oh, yeah, that's very good. Thanks for the reminder. We'll do that in a minute, okay? All right, scooching forward. So we're going to scoot forward, rock out, and then poke. Ready? 1, scooch, rock, poke. 2, scooch, rock, poke. 3. Good, now shuffle back 3 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good, going forward again. 1, 2, 3. Good, scooch back 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Good, and take a knee. So to add power on this now, we got to use what we call the water to ice method. Okay, so you can be really fast if you're relaxed, right? If we're too tense, it's really hard to be fast, even though we might look tough. But if we're nice and loose, we can move a lot faster, right? But if you're too relaxed and you hit someone with a punch like a noodle, what's going to happen? You're not going to do much. You're going to hurt you, right? So we got to blend water to ice together. We say we want to move like water and then freeze like ice. There's another name for that in Kung Fu. We call it Bajing. And it's kind of a complicated process, but the easiest way to figure it out is just let me ask you a question, okay? And be honest. And if mom and dad are here, you can kind of wrap them out a little bit. Who has a parent that when they're at home and they sneeze, they rock the house? Like, not out in public, but when they're at home. Yeah? Good? 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 Okay. Well, then you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. Because there's usually a really big wind-up. And then blammo! And then the whole house shakes, right? That's good Kung Fu right there. Because you're relaxed when you inhale, and then you're tense as you sneeze. So I want you to think of this the same way, okay? So this is your, and that is your chew. Okay, so everyone got it?
Yes, sir.
All right, so think of that same thing, okay? Chew. So that's your wind up. The left hand seeks out. The fan comes in the chamber, and then don't actually sneeze, but that would be your sneeze. And that's when you're going to tense up. Relax, flow like water, and then freeze like ice. Up on your feet.
Yes, sir.
Right leg in front again. Your right leading neutral stance. Left hand up.
Yes, sir.
Right. Good. Try it again. 2 and 3. Good. Very good power. Back up 3 times. 1 and 2 and 3. Good. Good job. Okay. Now that we got that, we got to take another step. Now we're going to step into a big left front stance. Okay. So the first move you're going to do is that poke you did. When I say 2, I want you guys to step forward and throw the same poke. All right, let's try that. So 1 is the right hand with right leg forward. 2 is left front stance. Ready?
Yes, sir.
And 1, and 2, step. Good. Jump back.
Yes, sir.
Right leg in front again. Try that one more time. 1, and 2. Big steps. Good. What should your left hand do at the same time? Any of you?
Boom.
When in doubt, rock out. Good. Back up.
Yes, sir.
Now I need you guys in that left bow stance. That left bow stance right there has got to be a strong stance. Think of it as in you're stepping into, take a knee.
Yes, sir.
You're stepping into black belt training. So when you make the decision to train to black belt, does anyone kind of make that decision?
No, sir.
No, not really, right? Does anyone kind of like, maybe I'll get my black belt? Has anyone said that? No, no one here, right? Because you guys, what's your goal? Right? So you're stepping into that. So when you step, I want you to treat it the same way. Not a halfway step, not really sure. That first step is quick. That second step, you have to sweep, when in doubt, rock out, and take a full wide step and really commit to that front stance with everything you got. You understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How about your feet?
Yes, sir.
Ready? And 1. And 2. Big step, big sweep. Good. Make sure you got that left foot in front. Make sure both feet are flat. Try to get both feet flat on the ground. And back up.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Try that again. Right foot in front. And 1. And 2. Big step. Good. Good job. That's it. Okay. Now the moment you've all been waiting for. All right. Now we will open the fan. So from here, you can take a little bit of a wind up and just like that. Okay. Good. Right out in front. Bring your left hand right over here. Keep your guard up. Protect your face. Try that again. Close it up. Ready and go. Told you it's way awesome. Way more. Way better when we're all together. Close it up again.
Yes, sir.
Ready and go. Good. Close it up. Take it easy.
Yes, sir.
So we were talking, somebody were telling this before class, that traditionally the weapon, when you use as a weapon, the bamboo's for training, the metal is actually for self-defense, and it would be a metal fan, and these would be sharp, right? So together, it wouldn't be cutting, but it would be a good instrument for striking, and opening up, this would be for cutting. It's like a sword, but a whole bunch of little tiny swords all working together, okay? So that's what you're doing on that. Now we're going to add a kick onto this at the same time. So back up on your feet.
Yes, sir.
Get into your right leading stance again.
Yes, sir.
And just make sure you guys have room in front of you to kick.
Sir.
1, 2, big step with the left foot. And now if you've got room, as we open the fan, you're going to lift your toe kick up just like that. The fan goes down, the foot comes up together. Back up.
Sir. Sir.
Ready, fan close.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, one and out, rock out. 3, kick. Good. Now hold it open if you can. Hold your crane stance up. Hold your crane stance, holding you up like that, as high as you can. Good, because we're going to step down into another stance. Back up.
Sir.
Right foot in front.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, big step. 3, kick. Now you're going to step down to a right leading horse stance. So both feet are pointing that way, and then we just bring the fan down here just like that. Okay?
Yes,
Left
sir.
hand behind.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Good. Good job, guys. Back up.
Sir.
Right leading stance. Hands are closed. We're going to open them all together on that kick. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Close it up. And then one more time, I want you to poke again. 5. You got 5 moves now. You're halfway. Good. Back up.
Yes,
Ready? Close. Hands closed.
sir.
And 1. Poke. 2. Step and poke. 3. Kick it open. 4. Horse stance. And then 5. Close it up. And poke. Good. So now it's closed, right? Everyone's hands closed?
Sir.
So we're back up. We shouldn't hear any fans. Ready? Back up.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Close it up. 5. Good job. Make sure your right foot's in front. Everyone tap your right foot. Make sure your right foot's in front. Back up. Okay, we can do this next part on the spot. We just want what we call a sweep. So a sweeping motion, we use this for self-defense. It looks pretty simple. The application can be pretty cool, right? So all I want you to do is hold your fan out here. You're going to open up the hands this way and leave it so the fan is pointing forward, not out to the side like that, but pointing forward. Okay, and now bring the strike back in and guard by your face just like that, protecting your face. Try that. 1, open up. And then 2, close. Just like that, pointing the fan forward. 1, open up. 2, close. 1, open up. 2, and close. One more time. 1, and then 2. Where's William? Where's my, yeah, come on over here, William. We worked on this application before, right? So simply put, these motions here to protect the face. So if he's saying in a fighting stance, he's going to throw his left jab first. Now you can switch feet back to your left foot. He's going to throw this jab here. I can deflect this way. Then he throws the other one. I can sweep this way. And then I'm going to step and poke in here, just like that, right? See where that left step is important. If I don't commit to that left step, I'm going to be left stuck in front of my opponent. So he throws that again, left, and then the right here like this. If I stand here, he's eventually going to get pretty clever and want to do something with that left hand. Okay, so I want to get away of that. So from here, that's why that left step sends me way over here where I can still strike in here, and then I can kind of be on my way. Okay? Good. Good job. Good. So now we're going to add on that kind of sweeping motion, but I want you guys to add on a flying front kick. Who thinks they can do that?
Flying front kick or head front kick?
What did you call it?
Head front kick.
Yeah, that. Exactly. So here's what I want you to do. Get your right foot in front.
Yes, sir.
Pick up your left knee.
Yes, sir.
Kick with your right foot. Yeah, that. Okay, good. Jump back. Do that again. Ready? Left knee up. And jump kicks. Now, at the same time, you want to make sure the weapon's moving. So as you're kicking, we're going to take out just like that. And we're going to sweep across. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. Try that. Ready? Left leg up. Wind up a little bit. Sweep and kick. Good. Good job. Back up. Try that again. Make sure you got room behind you. Now, if you guys are doing it right and you're only moving the hands here, everyone should be safe. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And if you go like this, what's going to happen? Exactly, right? So let's not learn the hard way. Make sure we get the hands just like that so the fan's pointing forward. Ready? And left leg up.
Yes, sir.
Kick and sweep. Okay. Back up. Now let's try a few of those. See if we've got some room to do a few more. So I want you to, we're going to poke, and then kick, and then poke again. So left leg up.
Yes, sir.
Sweep and kick. And then poke again. There we go. Try again if you got room. Left leg up. Kick and sweep. And then poke. Good. Back up.
Yes, sir.
Take a knee. And one category again.
Yes, sir.
So the idea here is that if he's got a guard, right? In Prime Mantis Kung Fu, we say that if you're going to go upstairs, first go downstairs. And if you're going to go downstairs, first go upstairs, right? Pretty simple. That means if you want to hit low, don't just hit low, right? Go high to bring his attention up and then go low. Or if you want to hit low, then swing low and then go high once you direct his attention, right? So that's the idea here, is I want the hands to come up a split second before. So if I'm trying to kick here, he's not going to pay attention to the kick because he's going to see the hands. So I want to make sure these hands are right across your eye level. So that's the distraction while the kick comes in at the same time, okay? So keep that horizontal right across the eyes. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Good job. Thank you. Okay, up on your feet.
Yes, sir.
Now, we're running out of space. What I think we're going to do is instead of that big step, I want you guys to do the big switch. Okay, so on one, you'll still be in your right leading stance on one. On two, we're going to jump switch and then strike again. All right, so same idea, but stay on your spot and show me a really good hop and switch into your left front stance. All right,
Yes, sir.
ready and one. Oops. And I'm not stepping, just jump switching. Two, jump switch. Oops. Good. And now three, kick. Four, open up. Five, close. And poke. And now jump, kick, and strike. Ready? Hit. And then strike. There we go. We're almost done. Back up.
Sir. Sir.
One. Two, jump switch. Three, hit. Four, up. Good. And five, close and poke. Six, you can strike. Seven, poke. Good. Now make sure your right foot's in front. Double check your feet.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
So the next part I want you guys to turn, and we call this monster walk. All right, which is a throwback. Take a knee.
Yes,
sir.
This is an odd question. Did anyone skateboard in the 80s?
No.
You did? Yeah? You did? Okay. Well, remember the monster walk? Because our boards were like heavy and everything, and you'd step on both sides and you would skip like that. All right, that's where we got the name for this, the monster walk, right? But it's just both. You make sure that when we're turning, we're not kind of just pivoting on the spot, but we got to take this lead leg out. So when I step, I got to imagine I'm on my skateboard, and I got to take a big monster walk that way. But one person gets that reference. Good enough. I'll keep it alive. All right. So when we turn, we're in a good left front stance, and we're stable. But if we don't make that aggressive step like that, we're going to be a little bit wonky. Okay. So make sure you take that big step. So up on your feet, get into your right front stance again. Now, pat your left leg. Now put it a little bit behind you, this way. Okay, now look over your left shoulder, and then just pivot around. You got it. That's it. Good. Jump switch back to the front again. Try that again. Tap your left leg. That one. Step behind you this way, and then pivot that way. Good. Good job. Okay. Jump back. And now this time, as we do that, really slow, because I want you to make sure you know who's behind you, right? That's the whole idea behind step, look, and then turn. We're going to step the foot behind, look, and then once someone's behind us, you're going to slice down just like that, protecting your gaze with your left hand. You got it. Good. Jump back. Let's try that together. Let's band snap all at the same time. Ready? Step by step, though. Slide your foot over. Look over your shoulder and slice. Yeah. Okay, do that again. Ready? And slide. Look and slice. Good. Good job. One more time. Go back. Slide. Look. Slice. Good job, guys. Okay, back up a little bit, bring out some room, and let's add that on to the sequence from the beginning. Starting in our right leading neutral stance. And make sure your fan's closed. One, poke. And we're going to jump switch, right? Not step. Two, jump switch. Poke again. Three, kick and cut. Four, open up in your horse stance. Good. Five, close and poke. And now your kick. 6, 7, poke again. And now look, slide, and 8, cut. Good. Good job. Back up. Okay, band closed, right leading stance. Let's try it again, all together. 1, poke. 2, jump switch and poke. 3, kick and cut. 4, open up. 5, close and poke. 6, flying kick. 7, poke. 8, turn and cut. While you're there, get off the parents. There we go. Okay, one more move. Now, while you're getting upstairs, one, good, like that. At the same time, you're going to throw a front kick. Yes, sir. Close up the fan. And right. All right, now this is move number 1. So if you've got room, without hitting the parent, 2, jump switch, and poke. 3, kick the back. 5, poke. 6, one kick. 7, poke. 8, turn and cut. 9, kick. And close. And 10. Switch is 1. 1, 10. Same thing. Keep going. 2, jump switch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, kick, close, and 10. 2, 3, kick and cut. 4, 5, 6, 7, hook. 8, turn cut. 9, kick. And 10, poke. Good job. And take it easy. Good. Good job. Any questions?
Sir.
Yes. You just did it.
How do you do it like all
That's a good question. Did you guys hear the question? How do you get that every time? How do you do it every time without dropping it, without missing it? What do you think? You know the answer. Yeah. You got to just keep practicing, right? Yeah. Make it fun. A big thing that I like to do when practicing, I talk a lot about positioning. Okay. You stand there and watch one of the YouTube videos I was talking about that. Who's dad somewhere? I missed it. Anyway, I think I rambled about that. But how you position things, right, will help your practice. Make sure you manage how you position things. So if you want to practice the fan, think about when you take the fan home. Who's taking the fan home today? When you take the fan home, good. You take it home and you want to practice it, put it in the right position, right? Don't put it in mom and dad's room where you're going to go in there sleeping. You're going to start doing this, right? But if there's a spot where, say, maybe every morning you're running down to the basement for something, put the fan where you're going to run by it, you're going to pick it up, and you're going to just try it a few times, right? That's the best way. If you can position your tools where it's convenient for you, so you're more likely to pick it up and play it, then it's not a struggle to practice all the time, right? So positioning is very important. Yes?
Now, you said these were more for use for self-defense. Is this kind of like how back in time armored weapons were used to be used as self-defense weapons as well?
That's a very good question. Yeah. So the culture and history always plays a big part in the martial art. So Praying-Mantis Kung Fu had a lot of development in Hong Kong, right? Now in Hong Kong, where my teacher's from, in the 40s and 50s, there was a lot of different martial arts coming into a small little area, right? Because Hong Kong is not a big place, but all these other styles were coming in from mainland China. So there was a lot of infighting and arguing and scrapping. So there's a lot of changes that happened at that time. They were using anything they could get their hands on for self-defense, right? And then the fan was one of them. The two-section staff and nunchucks, another one too, which you don't see in Kung Fu very often. But the styles in Hong Kong, they were using those because they were just around. They were more common. Okay? Yes?
I understand these are sharpened blades in here.
Correct.
But how is this a practical self-defense weapon if it's a fan? How would you use this?
The best way, a lot of the fan form is these kind of poking motions, right? So let me, before you get it, let me fun of it, please. So just having that extra range, right, is what's really important. If this is strong enough and I can attack weak points, so if he throws that jab right there like that, and I can strike in here, you guys, have you been hit there before? Or poked there or anything? It's a very sensitive spot, right? So just striking right in there is very, very effective, okay? Like that. And if he throws the other hand, I'm deflecting this way, then striking over here is useful, very useful. And then as I'm kicking, I'm going to be striking up here to the side as well. Okay, so although the opening and stuff is really cool, it's the less practical. The more practical is the kicking and the striking, right? And then up-down motions. And the full form, we have these kind of motions too, right? That are useful because typically people don't guard their center very well, right? So if he throws that jab, if he's got a basic guard like this, right? A lot of times the center line here is not guarded that well. Okay, so we take advantage of that as well. Okay, that's a good question. Okay. Don't go anywhere yet. Yes.
So like when these were sold, how was it like effective so then they can like slice?
Yeah. So we would cut just like that, right, in the wrist, right? Yeah. 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 Yes.
How does it make that noise when you snap it?
I don't know. It just does. It's a good question. Just pulling out the material apart really fast. I don't have a better answer. So, yes. Okay, hold on, guys. 1 sec. Dance together, please. Yes. What? Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
How do you like karate chop with it? I mean, like chop.
Yeah, so if it's metal, you would strike down just like that, right? The same idea. It's just you have a little more reach, right? And that distance is very, very important, right? So in combat, you guys know this intuitively from sparring. You might say it a different way, but in Mantis Kung Fu, we talk about a reaction distance line, okay? The reaction distance line basically is where I know intuitively where he can be, where he's going to strike me, and where he can't. So I know from here, if he doesn't move his feet, he can't hit me with that hand. I know that, right? So I generally know how close I can get before he's going to hit me. So now to hit me, what does he got to do? He's got to move. So then I sense that and I move back, right? So that's the reaction distance line. So if I can cheat and have just an extra, that little bit of length, right, and he can't hit me, okay, so I'm here, he can't hit me, but I can hit him, that is a very big advantage practically in self-defense, right? Yes?
What was the thing you can't pour before it was weapon?
Cool yourself off on a hot day. Yeah. Yes.
I think I know why they make the sound when they open.
Why?
Because of the rapid speed of it opening with these little holes trying to keep up.
And of the material. Yeah, that's right. Yes.
How do you know what side to do so that way it does this instead of
So that's a good question. Just so whatever, it doesn't matter if it's this way or this way, it doesn't matter, but put your thumb, right? Hold this way facing you, put your thumb on top, just like that. All right, put the thumb closest to you on the top part, and that way it's always going to open. There you go. Okay, good, Benton. Any other questions? Yes.
how do we hold it safely?
Just like this. Just like that, or even better, halfway through, right? So when you guys are going to bow in with the fan, we didn't do this at the beginning, right? Because I was excited, I don't want to jump right in, but I was going to go over the bow. So up on your feet. So when you bow into the form, in Kung Fu, we always do left over right, just like that, okay? So left hand over right hand, just like that. Now, traditionally, it's very important. It's easy with the fan because the fan's going to be in your right hand, but if you're not using a weapon, it's hard to remember sometimes. But traditionally, they say the left hand over right is a peaceful greeting, and then right over left is a challenge. Not that anyone would notice, but technically, if you did right over left, you would do that when you're challenging someone to see how good their martial art is. And if you're doing left over right, it's a nice greeting. All right, so that's a sign of respect, left over right, when you do that. And then also, if you're holding it here like this when you bow, it kind of shows a little more like it's ready to go, which you don't want. You want to hold it in the middle, so it shows you kind of like you're sheathing the weapon, and then you're showing respect like that. The left over right is very important because we say the left hand represents the scholar and the right hand the warrior. Take a knee. So you guys understand that. You understand that very well, right? Just as much as any other martial artist. When you guys you're coming here, you set a goal. Did you guys set a goal, by the way?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
To become a black belt.
And what do you have to do to become a black belt?
Practice every day.
That's good. Good. There's other stuff you guys have to do. You're not just learning kicking and punching, right?
Yes, sir.
What else are you learning?
Walk.
What else other than the physical martial art are you learning? Yes.
We are learning how to be respectful and intentional.
Yeah, very good. What else? Yes.
We are learning how to defend ourselves.
Good. Yeah. But what else? Beyond the physical martial art, what else? Yes.
Confidence and forms, combinations, stances.
Yeah. Good. Good. Well, and the big one you said was confidence, right? We're learning confidence. Do you guys, when you walk out that door, does your confidence drop? Back to like a normal person? No, you take it with you, right? You're going to take it with you everywhere you go, right? When using your 4 laws of concentration, right? What are your 4 laws of concentration?
Yes, sir.
What's one? Tell me one.
Paying attention and listening ears.
Ears. Yeah. What's another one?
Focusing vision.
Yeah. Good. In your eyes. What else?
Like having strong character all fighting.
So that's focusing on what? Hips in your body. Good job. So you guys are using those. Yes. The same thing, focus your body. Good. So again, you guys, when you're practicing, you're showing those 4 laws of concentration here. When you walk out that door, do they just go in your backpack and you take them out next week? Sure. You're going to use them in everything you do, right? So there's and also stuff. And who's reading? What are you reading? What are you reading? Someone tell me what you're reading right now. Yes.
I'm reading Savvy. That's one of it. 17 laws. Just read the laws of war.
That's right, exactly. So that right there is the scholar, right? That scholarship, that scholar part is just as important as the warrior part, and you notice that the scholar is always on top, right? That's the part that should come first, right? Using your mind first before you use your fist. So that shape, every time we do that, that's what that represents. The scholar first over top of the warrior, although you need both, right? Because if there's only scholar, there's no warrior, well, then there's no one to back up and defend yourself when you need to, right? And if it's only warrior and then there's no scholar, then everyone's going to know how to fight, but they're not going to know how to think, okay? Yes?
Is that how the phrase brains over bronze came to be?
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing. I don't know if it came directly from that, but you're exactly right. That's on the right track. Yep, exactly. Okay. Any other questions?
Why is it a weapon if it was before you jump out?
That's a good question. Well, you guys know that, for example, the kama. Who's trained kama before? Right? Now, what did they use that for before they started using it in martial art? What did they use it for? Yes? It was a farming tool, exactly. Now, once they started using it for martial art, did it stop being a farming tool? They can still use it as a farming tool, right? So once this becomes a weapon and put to use for self-defense, it still has that other practicality, right? It can still be used, right? But it can also be used for self-defense as well. Okay, so it's both. That's a good question, by the way, right? And most of the weapons in martial arts are like that too. The staff is like that. A lot of times the staff was useful because the monks would use it for carrying water, and they would always have a weapon with them, even though it didn't look like it. Okay. Yes? Your question? Yeah.
What was the weapons like in the 1980s?
It's a very good question. The 1980s. It was pure attitude. You had to walk around with jeans and a white T-shirt. You had to listen to White Snake. No, there's martial arts were the same. The weapons were pretty much the same back then. Yeah, it didn't change that much. Yeah, good question. Yes.
Why do you even use
Because it's practical and you can walk around with it and it's not really like a suspicious weapon. So if I walk down the street with the samurai sword on my back, I might get kind of looks, right? But if I walk down the street with a fan, it's a little safer to carry around. It doesn't look like I'm trying to cause any trouble. Right? Good question. Let's practice the whole thing one more time. Up on your feet. Okay, so make sure you guys got it. Practice it. Ready? We got our right leg first. Everyone's got the right leg forward, right?
Yes, sir.
Ready, and 1. Good. Big jump switch. 2. 3. Kick and cut. 4. Open up in the horse stance. 5. Close and poke. 6. Kick and sweep. 7. Poke. 8. Look, slide, and cut. 9. Kick. And 10. Close it and poke. This is also 1. Try it again on the spot. 2. Jump switch and poke. 3. Kick and cut. 4. Open up. 5. Close and poke. 6. Kick and sweep. 7. Poke. 8. Turn and cut. 9. Kick. And close and poke. Good. You think you want to demonstrate it? Oh wow, you got a bunch of great people in here. You just learned this like 20 minutes ago, and you're ready to demonstrate it?
Yes,
Ready?
sir.
Awesome. Okay, take a knee.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who wants to go first? Okay, well, I can pick only a few people, right? We have 2 minutes left?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go. Go here. Go this way, right over here. Right over here. Sit right over here. You can do it. Come. Yeah,
There we go. Cheer on, guys.
That's it. Yeah. And now host it. Good job. And poke. And we stop. One more kick. And poke. Got it. Good job. Didn't stop. Good. One more. Next one. Good job.
All right, guys, everybody stand up.
Yes,
Please, Sifu, Atalack, come to attention.
sir.
Bow, courtesy.
Yes, sir.
Let's say thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do that right over left.
Yes, ma'am.
That's all right. Yes.
Left over right. Bow, courtesy again.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you guys so much. That was
Give
great.
one more round of applause. All right, guys, come on, hold your hands, one hand for me. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
If you borrowed your fans, please make sure you return them to the box as soon as we're done bowing out. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
If you purchased your fans, you should already have your name on them. Make sure you take them home. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
All right, hands behind your back.
Yes,
Black belt free.
As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of black belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and no spirit.
Cut attention.
Yes, sir.
Remember, we have a special class with Grandmaster Smith on Monday. Make sure you guys sign up for the appropriate class time. Level 2 and 3 is at 5:30. Level 1 is at 6:30. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
Make sure you sign up on the list at the front desk. Yes?
sir. Yes, sir.
Bow courtesy.
Yes, sir.
Loud and proud position. You guys are dismissed. Have fantastic rest of your day. Go.
All right. Now we have one more
Thanks very much, Drew. Give them all a second to finish our I don't know. Give it If you guys have your bags with your fans, please make sure you guys also open the bags.
Alrighty, basic. We're gonna get started. Go ahead and meet me on this side. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Go ahead and on that. Quick. We're gonna get started. If you are wearing your medal, I want you to tuck it to your like tuck it in just like that. There you go. Now we're not flying anywhere. Awesome. All right, hands out, feet together. Oh, we got to show off our nice black belt jumping jacks. Go. 1, 2. Oh, thank you, Mr. Neymar. He's being nice and loud. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Try to play like big ones too loud. Alright, we're starting strong. Front punch. Ready, punch. Oh, yeah. Punch. There you go. There you go. Punch. Punch. Nice job. Yes, feet. Ready? Front punch. 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 Feet. Oh, fast. Feet. Mr. Feet. Feet. Alright, wait for backhand. Bring it to your face. Let's see that back. Punch. Punch. Punch.
Oh, this is too quiet for my basic class. You guys have loud voices.
No, we can be louder. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead, 6 feet. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Bash. Nice work, sir.
You always put them in the pile? Punch.
And then go ahead and jump over here, Bash.
You have your head. Yes, ma'am. All right, let's look high kicks. So let's use it with tall kicks. Front kick. Ready, kick? Go ahead. Oh, I gotta get more from you guys. Ready, kick? Ready, kick? Ready, kick? Ready, kick? Ready, kick? Ooh, well done. And 6 feet. 6 feet. I know there's more. 6 feet. Kick. You are right here. 6 feet. Kick. And 2 steps. Show me that block for discipline. Right, shoulder with the car, hands by your face, yes ma'am! Yes ma'am! 10 squats. Thank you, sir. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, 5 more. I want to hear everyone in the room. 5 more. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well done. Awesome. Go ahead, stretch all the way up this side. Yes, ma'am. All the way down to your toes. Yes, ma'am. Oh, where did our loud voices go? Stretch up this side. Yes, ma'am. All the way down to your toes. Yes, ma'am. Black belt discipline. Count down from 10. 10, 9, Mr. Neymar is talking to us. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet shoulder width apart. Yes, ma'am. Stretch all the way down. And we are going to count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over to the front doors. Yes, ma'am. Count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over to the back doors. Yes, ma'am. Count up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back into the middle. Yes, ma'am. All right, let's see those splits. Make sure you put your feet up. Point your feet up. Thank you, sir. Point your toes up. That's okay. Point your toes up. Point your toes up. It hasn't come yet. That's right. Count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Good. Bring your feet into the middle. Yes, ma'am. Stretch all the way to your toes. Touch your toes. Touch your toes. Yes, ma'am. I know we have a guest today. He will introduce himself here in a couple minutes. Countdown from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Go ahead, butterfly stretch. Yes, ma'am. Straighten out those backs. Press your knees to the floor. And touch your nose to your toes. All right, try not to stick your toes. Countdown from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Focus our. Ready, go! Oh, you guys can be faster than I gotta take a seat. You guys gotta stand up super fast, just like a flag belt. Ready and go! Ooh, we're at attention stance. No movement. Eyes are forward. There you go, making sure our bodies are forward. Who can show me their best attention stance? Jason right here. Kayla right here. Perfect. Ooh, Arson, Amar. Nice job. Danya. Don't worry, so we're at attention stance, okay? Ready, relax. Show me that horse stance. Yeah! All right, one hand out. I want to see that super fast punch. Ready, one.